All right, people, Catfish Dave here. I'm really pushing it on this one. They're forecasting storms right around 5 o'clock, possibly before. It's really dark that way. It is late November, and I've been catching some fish here. The problem is I've been catching them late in the day, like the last 2 hours before dark. That happens this time of year. These water temps drop and drop and drop, and those fish go down in the mud. They'll come out a little bit and stir. When you catch them, they got mud all over them. Either way, I'm hoping I can beat the weather. I've got 2 rigs here. I've got to retie. And so yeah, not seeing too much on the graph yet. And it's a little early. It's about 3 o'clock. Usually the bite's been happening between about 4 and 5. So I'm going to tie up 2 rigs. We're going to go ahead and start dragging here while I'm tying up these rigs. And we're going to try to pull some fish off with not a lot of time to do it, and hoping that the weather leaves me alone here. Grab my oldest bait here. I've even got an old white bass. I may cut it up today. It's been sitting in the cooler. Might be a great bait, I don't know. They've been biting skipjack good. I may put a piece of white bass down the back rod just to see. Big white bass. And if it works out, they eat it. I've got 2 more in there. These white bass are tough, man. I've got a serrated blade and I can barely get through them. Let's get a skipjack cut up. I'll start out pulling all skipjack because I know they're hitting it. And while I'm tying up some rigs here. Yeah, my back's really been hurting me because the bite's been good. And man, I'm just old. I start picking up 30 and 40 pound fish, doing that over and over, plus fighting them, man. Wears on your back. I had me a Tylenol this morning. I had me an Advil on the way here. Either way, I'm not seeing nothing yet. Or am I? I am seeing a little something. I may suspend a bait just to try that. And what I'll do is I'll start out slow till I get all my dragon rods tied up. See if we can. There's a fish right there. They've been out in the channel for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's just where they've been. Not too deep, going 60 foot, I haven't been catching them. Get in 50 to 40, I've been catching them. So I'm gonna drop a suspended bait. Since we don't have all my dragon rods ready, once this hits the bottom, we're officially fishing. It's on the bottom. Up, out of the mud. I'll turn it again. And I'll keep an eye on my depth because it will get shallower as I come up this way. I have made a couple videos here already and this month, and I got to the ramp today, and there's a catfish boat there, there's a catfish boat there, and there was a catfish boat putting in while I was putting my boat in. So yeah, somebody must watch my videos because there wasn't nobody out here before I made those videos. Either way, let's see what we want to do here. Let's get the boat moving a little bit. I'm going to get it moving slow, about 0.3, till I get these rigs tied up. We're going to cover water, try to catch some catfish, try to beat the rain. I had an umbrella for my camera and the wind snatched it off, broke my mount. I lost it in Cherokee Lake. I need to remember to order another one because these electronics are technically waterproof until you plug a microphone into them and a power supply, and they are no longer waterproof. The DJI camera is crap for outdoor video purposes without a microphone because the wind noise is the worst I've seen on any camera, period, in my life. So a skipjack head out. They've been hitting heads and chunks pretty much equally. I've caught big fish on both. And it's kind of a weird year this year. I think what's happening is, and it's the first time it's ever happened to me, is I'm getting a combination of a post-spawn bite and a fall bite all at the same time. A lot of these fish I'm getting are beat up. You can still see where they've healed up from spawn. And so I think we're kind of getting the fall bite and the post-spawn bite at the same time, which is very odd. You never know what you're going to get dealt with from year to year. Out here doing this catfishing stuff. I've seen the spawn happen as early as March and as late as August. Go ahead and throw a planer board on this one. We're going to be getting shallower, not deeper, at least for a while, so I don't need to let a lot of line out. Starting out 46 feet. Once we get this deployed, I will get to retying some rigs. Moving point 3 is not a good way to deploy this stuff. It takes forever to get your boards out. Either way, we'll get one on this side of the boat, one down the middle, and we'll start tying rigs. You can see how slow that board's moving out. Very slow. One thing about suspend baiting, you can't do it fast because it's just going to pick the bait up. I typically won't suspend bait, and of course the deeper the water is, the more of an angle you get on your line because there's more, going against your line. So this deep here, as fast as I would suspend drift, would be maybe 0.5, and that would be pushing it. I've already got an angle now a little bit at 0.3 here, so we're on the bottom there. I mean, if these dragon baits can pass fish, surely a suspended bait can pass fish. I typically do better dragging than suspending. I try them both occasionally. Best time to suspend bait is during prime fishing hours when you know there's a bite and you're on concentrated fish. These fish are all scattered out. Here again, it's like the post-spawn where they're all scattered everywhere, all out in the middle of the river, but yet it's fall. Got people waving at me out here. Let's throw a chunk of skipjack on the back. We'll have 3 going or 4 going until I get these others tied up. Get my bait back on ice for now. It's pretty warm today, up around 70 degrees. Chance of thunderstorms here in late November. Get that down there. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start tying my stuff. I'm getting shallower here. Oh, wait. Did you see that? That fish nailed that bait. He nailed it, let go of it. Didn't take long, did it? I hope I can get my lines tied up before the action starts. Is what I hope. Well, all right, y'all. We got one. I'll go ahead and throw it. Make sure there ain't no scales on the point. Yeah, we've got some storms that's supposed to literally just brush Knoxville, and it's some heavy stuff. It's got some lightning with it. Actually, I wanted this on that side of the boat. We'll just do it like it is for now. It's not like it really matters, but look at there, 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 look at there. We did not get them all tied up. You just, something out that back rod. Fish number one. There he is, old blue catfish. Get around there. Oh, he come off right there, look at there. I need to put another float on this one. I tie half my rigs with these peg floats, and I tie the other half with Demon Dragons. Sometimes it makes a difference. And then I tie half my rigs with short leaders and half my rigs with longer leaders, because sometimes that makes a difference. You hear me say, why is that fish hitting on that side of the boat? Why is that fish hitting on that one side of the boat? Well, typically I'm running my short leaders on this side, my long leaders on this side, and it can make a difference. I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a sandwich, a little bit of water, just chill out. Hope I don't get stormed on. We've got just a couple hours before dark. It's starting to misty rain a little bit right now as I'm saying that. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the weather. It's gonna rain right at the peak time to be here, and I have no umbrella. Look, 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 look. There we go. There we go. On the suspended bait, look at them. Cool. Yeah. He ain't no little one. See what my drag's doing here. Where I'm picking him straight up like this, I'm gonna ease him up so I don't gas him. By gosh, we did get one on a suspended bait. See if we get this one in the boat. There he is, he's decent. He's a decent. Cool. comes the rain. Yeah. Get up in there. Look at there, the suspended bait's first one that caught a fish today. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all, pick this one up. Nice, healthy fish. Yeah. Yep, the rain is here. When I was driving out here, they said it was just gonna clip me. It wasn't gonna hit me. It's gonna hit me. And I'm not prepared for it. No hat, no umbrella. I could put a jacket on and cover up this microphone somehow. The jacket will get wet, but it won't get that straight rain down the top of the microphone. It's not even cold enough to wear a jacket, really. I'm just wearing it to protect the microphone. Some. 6:15. Oh. Yay, we got a fish. Yay. This may be a short video, y'all, because they're talking heavy rain. And I don't have nothing for my camera. And they're showing thunder and lightning with it. I only come out here because it was supposed to stay about 20 miles north of me, and they lied. There we go. I need to get him if I can, because I was going to try to set the hook on that dude. Yeah, it's pouring over that way. I can see it. Dag blast it. Come on in here, fish. And they are forecasting thunder and lightning with this stuff, so unfortunately, this is what they call a warm front in November. Here comes that bass boat. He's headed back. He can see it coming from where he was at. I hope he don't run over me. Yeah, this stuff is coming, y'all. Come on in here, fish. I ain't got time to play. Decent fish. Yeah, it's pouring over there. Yeah, this fish has got mud all over it, y'all. We're fixing to go. This is just going to be a short video for the Catfish Are Cool channel. It's a nice one for this lake. Come on in here. Yeah, it's pouring over there. It's fixing to pour now. And I ain't dressed for it. And my camera ain't dressed for it. All right, y'all, we're gonna call it here. We didn't fish 15 minutes, had a shot at 3. That's heavy rain. This is a video. There was a couple fish in the video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out. All right, people, I went all the way back, put this boat on the trailer, and then some other bass guy come back, and he said, after he got his boat on the trailer, we were talking, he says, it's slightly gonna break for a while, at least until 5. Well, it's 4 now. I'm soaked. Either way, we've got an hour. Let's get back out here and try to add to what we've already caught. This is ridiculous. The days are already short as it is, and then you get this sort of stuff here going on, and it can really mess you up, right? Either way, we're going all the way back out here. We're gonna start fresh with an hour left to fish and see what we can come up with. All right, y'all. That one catfish boat stayed out there, but he's not trying to video with all this electronics. Here we go again, man. Here we go again. We're gonna start this video all over again. Chunk head. I'll tell you what, do not mix banana bread and an Italian sub. Gosh dang, I've had nothing but heartburn ever since I've done that. I guess I'll get my net out again. Okay, there's a fish right there on the bottom. Maybe I should run a suspended bait. We'll go ahead and run it. Just seen that fish right there. Of course, we might hit him anyway with one of those dragon baits. But I'll go ahead and run this and then slow the boat back down. Or should I? I don't know what to do. Like I say, y'all, there wasn't nobody fishing out here until I posted some fish out here. I've seen 4 catfish boats and now a guide. Good grief. Let me put my phone back in my pocket. It's gonna get soaked. All right, y'all. Don't tell me these fish are just gonna quit now that I got my boat back out here and I'm getting soaked. Oh, did you get, come on now. That was on a head. That's the first real bite since we've been going on the second attempt. It's almost like the rain shut them off. I ain't got no eggs to fry, I don't want a pan. Oh, there's a bite. He's gonna take it. He took it. Okay. Smaller one on, at least we got one on. Yeah, he's definitely a small one. On a chunk, I believe. I'm not sure. I may have put a head on this one. Come on in here, fishy. Well, all right, y'all. We ended up with 3 this trip. Oh, typical Fort Loudon size there. Old beat up looking fish. Yeah. Quit acting silly, man. Show yourself. Well, I'll tell you what, y'all, if I don't see more than that, I'm gonna wish I'd kept the boat on the trailer, because that was a lot of work coming back out here for that. But we'll keep pressing on. We got about another 20, 30 minutes out here. Get off my bait, small fish. Get off my bait. Get off my bait. Get off my bait, small fish. Get off my bait. Sucker. I hope that fish don't hang my line up. Not for one this size, anyhow. Hope he stays on the outside of that board there. I'm gonna pull him in slow for now and let that board pass him. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. We're hooked up there. Doubled up. Did this one come off? I think this one come off, y'all. It did, it come off. I need to reel it in and check the bait now. And he went down with that rod, good. Dag, blast it. That was a better bite, he just didn't hook up, short striking. We'll set this for now. I'm gonna toss this back out so we get some bait out there. Yeah, he tried to snatch it off there. I'm gonna rehook it a little better, a little deeper. Man, I thought we were gonna get one there. Come on in here, old dinky. Well, there's 2 since we came back out. That fish got mud all over it. See all the mud down its side? They're down in the mud in the day and coming out. Oh, shoot. There we go. Now we're catching them. Gotta stop that line there. He hit it pretty good. Don't know what I got yet. Stay out of my suspended bait there, bud. Uh-oh, he's staying down pretty good. Staying down pretty good. I got to go to the right here. He's going to get in that suspended bait. Is that a fish? Is that a fish? I believe we had one there. Get this out of the way, y'all. Come on up here. I can see him coming up on the graph. Come on, buddy. I seen some bubbles back there. Biggest one of the day right there. That's a nice one. Okay. That one was worth coming out for. Biggest one of the trip right there. Biggest one of the trip. Yeah, these fish are awful beat up, man. Like they haven't been off the nest super long. Just got this weird color to them. Ugly. Ouch, don't bite me, man. I ain't biting you. There we go. Full fat fish. Old fat male. Straighten out, man. Straighten out there, buddy. He ain't really gonna straighten out. Either way, let's chunk him in here. All right, y'all. I guess that one made it worth putting the boat back on in the water for. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah! This is why the guides show up here. Yeah. He's gonna get in that other line, I know he is. I don't know if I can keep him out of it or not. Don't look like I'm gonna be able to. We're gonna have a mess right before dark here. Yeah. He's gonna have me. He's gonna have me for sure. We'll be lucky if we don't get hooked right there. I'm gonna let it out some more. I'd say he's got it though. I'd say he's got me. Maybe not. We might get lucky. Because I just threw that out, I believe. Did we actually keep that fish out of that line? Y'all, this old suspended bait's getting in my way here. Yeah, he's got it. See the board going sideways? He got me. Oh, shoot, man. I done backlashed that, I'll bet. That wasn't too good. We're gonna have a mess now. I'm trying to pop this board before it gets in everything. What's gonna happen is he's gonna have this line into this suspended line. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the way. We ain't catching much on it anyhow. Caught one to start with. Let's just get it out of the way. Or we'll have 3 lines together here. We don't want that. Come on, man, stay out of that. Get out of there. There we go. He got it right after I threw it out, man. Decent one. Not as big as the last, but decent. I wonder if he came out of my line. No, I see my line right there. It'd been nice if he'd come out of that line. But he didn't. We'll get him though. Muddy fish. Ugh. Oh. That's on that skipjack head. And there is the skipjack head. I'm not going to give it to you either. Yeah. You're a decent one. Oh! Come on, man. Don't bite. Don't bite. Yeah. It's called Concord Boat Ramp. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Oh, did he come off? No, he didn't come off. There we go. How in the world did that happen? Yeah. All right, y'all, in the last 10 minutes of the day here, hooked up again. There we go. Yeah, let's see what we got here. He's staying down pretty good. Staying down. Oh. It's going to take him a minute. There we go. Come on up here, fish. He's a decent one. Mud all over him. Come on up here. Oh, that's decent. All right, y'all. Another decent fish. Mud on it. Woo! All right, y'all. It's a little after 5 o'clock. It's dark at 5:30, so I think I'm gonna call this is what happens when people find your fishing spot. I made the first 2 videos, there wasn't a soul out here but me. And then after I posted the first one, I come out here and there's 5 catfish boats out here. I get run off by the rain, I get back out here, and even one of our local guides is out here doing one of his trips here. And yeah, there wasn't nobody here until I started posting fish here. Either way, the lesson is, don't give up your fishing spot. This is what happens. All right, y'all, I'm gonna call it with this. This is a video. There was some fish in the video. That makes the fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out.